Hello everyone, welcome back to my review channel. Today is Wednesday, comic book day. I went to the store, nothing. I thought I was going to have something, an ongoing series I usually have, and it didn't come in today. As a matter of fact, I didn't have anything come in today. Today was one of my lighter days. So I decided to pick up something different. Something brand new series, and first issue was out. So it might have just been out today, if not like maybe last week. But I think this is the very first day it's out. It's called, from Dark Horse Publishing, it's called The Creep. And if you don't know, you probably could tell, most people in the comic books probably tell like who did this cover just by offhand. Frank Miller. Very Frank Miller. It kind of makes me think of the character Marv from Sin City. And when I read this, I think more about Marv from Sin City. This is about a cop, I'm sorry, not a cop, detective, who's just down on his luck. He is one of those detective things where, you know, he hasn't had a job, or like doesn't have any money, he hasn't been having any clients lately, he needs to pay his bills, and all of a sudden he gets a letter in the mail about an old girlfriend, hasn't seen in like 20 some odd years, sends him this letter about how her son committed suicide, and goes on to say how his friend, her son's friend, also committed suicide like just a couple weeks before his suicide. And, you know, being a detective, she goes on to say, like, apologize to this foul. I have to talk to you for the first time in years. But, you know, but he's a detective, and she wants to know what's going on. She felt like that similarity by itself is enough for the cops that should have looked into, but the fact is, he was a kid. They felt like he could have been just depressed, and it was just probably one of those things, a coincidence that the cop just said, you know, they have to deal with teen suicides all the time. But at the end, he's already accepted to look into this, and he's like asking a few people. First he goes to the friend's mom. He's going after, or he's at first asking not the old girlfriend, but old girlfriend's son's friend's mother. So that's the first one he talks to. The son's friend's mom gets her information, finds out that he has, that the first kid committed suicide. It's makeshift grandfather, as it were. Not his real grandfather, but, you know, someone who really was there for him as a childhood. You know, he goes on to ask him, but he turns into, like, he was really, this whole suicide, because he knew both the boys. The old man knew both the boys, so he kind of had this little depression stump himself, and now he's like a bum living on the streets. So, basically, this guy, that's it. Like, he's just asking questions to those two people, trying to get information. It ends with a to be continued. So this is issue 0, by the way. If you can see that up there, The Creep issue 0. And it ends with him just about to call his ex-girlfriend from years ago. He's about to call his ex-girlfriend, but he decides not to for the time being, for the moment. And that at the very top of the page is the old man, the grandfather, as it were, the man that knew both of them. He's just like a depressed drunk himself now, and that's the guy. Now this guy, it says it in here, he was the reason why he looks as rugged as he does. He was, at his young age, college days, he looked like a handsome, like, individual, normal individual. But it mentions it in here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's something that you could get as an adult. It just comes around, explains it. Yeah. Acromyalgia. Yeah. So it's just a skin thing, dermatology thing. So, but that's why his rugged exterior. That's why he looks the way he does, and, you know, just rugged and everything. That acromyalgia. But yeah, there we go. The Creep issue 0. Like I said, I wish I had more to show you guys, but nothing came in this week. But I was able to pick up that. Wasn't bad. The artwork style has 2 different artwork styles. The main story artwork, and then the backstory artwork. Not terrible, but not like the best thing I like to read. But it's good. It goes good with the story, so it's nothing there's like terrible. I've seen worse art, definitely. I definitely have seen much worse artwork to storylines. So far, first issue in, not bad. If you guys feel like checking it out, you probably should. Like I said, not bad. I might just try to keep doing this if I see every issue come out each week. So, we'll see. I should also say before I end this video that this collects the stories from Dark Horse Presents at number 11 through number 13. So there's like, it was like 3 chapters in Dark Horse Presents, and each chapter was like each month. So issue 11, issue 12, and issue 13 all in here. So it's basically, in those comic books, if you have those are really like where this comes from. That's why it's an issue 0, I think, because it came from originally came from another comic, so it's kind of like a reissue in a way, but for the first time, it's together. It's together for the first time in its own issue. So the next issue will be number 1, and we'll get the ball rolling. But there you go. The Creep, issue 0 from Dark Horse Comics. Thank you guys for watching. I'll have another video up pretty soon, but today's comic book day. Had to put up something. I wanted to try. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time. And all you have a great, wonderful day. Bye.